at the confluence of the three rivers is Acrisure Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Western Michigan Broncos and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Broncos head coach before the game. He has been motivating his team all week, telling them, you are just as good as this ACC opponent. They've got upset on their mind, and the players told me they want to be the best version of themselves. They believe they belong on this field, and they can play with the best of the best. Reese?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Western Michigan's offense will have the first possession of the game. And it'll be up to this transfer sophomore quarterback to pilot this attack. Man, he was razor sharp last time out, completed better than 70% of his passes, throwing for 200-plus yards. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. To the air, it's Hill. Oh, they're after him. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the draw. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. And the Broncos have their offense in high gear. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll be brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
The Panthers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And now the transfer, junior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame. And I want to be a team that can run the football and be physical, especially on 2nd and inches, buy myself some space, coming out of my own territory. The defense met the physical challenge. Now 3rd and inches, this offense needs to be more physical.
They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it.
And the Panthers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone infraction. Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Quick release by the QB. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carry on that one.
Tight end now in motion. To throw, it's Burt. They'll run the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
Yeah, that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really nice job by the quarterback. Hey, a lot of quarterbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Finds his tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Running to the left. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 1st quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Burton. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense coming through with the 1st sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. With the catch, it's Hicks. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Gets the back moving. Now from inside the red zone. Fires to the tight end. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Burt. Fires to the wide out. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. And they decide to trot out the kicker. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Splits the uprights, it's good. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. To the air on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be changing the route. Out of the crowd, finding some room. Got enough for the first. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And he tacks on the extra point. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. They just keep firing. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The Panthers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hill. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's the give off the left side. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Blue 22, blue 22.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Hicks. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready.
And send the tight end in motion. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Right down the boulevard. That gives him a 16-10 lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Caught. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking for a man. It's Hill. And wings it incomplete.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. QB draw. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Baylor taking on the number 7 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Bears looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Acrisure Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Coming out of the locker room, the Panthers head coach told me he is thrilled with the performance of his young quarterback. We told you before the game, this is his first start, first everything, and he has shown up big time. Coach said, I want him to continue playing just like this. Keep his head down, be composed, but continue to put up those big numbers we saw in the first half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking for a man, it's Burt. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Just keeps slinging it. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The run inside. It's Odom. Makes it past the marker. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Burt. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that one early.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his finger side to side and say, no, no, no.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can...
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Panther! Quick strike through the air for the score. Quarterback stays clean in the pocket on that touchdown pass. A little thank you is in order to the offensive line.
Maybe find him an NIL deal, right? Feed those guys. Go get them to a buffet. Take care of those big uglies up front, because when you have that kind of pocket, you should take advantage of it. You should be able to make big plays, and he does.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Hill. Takes the easy one to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rigged running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The inside handoff. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They go right back to him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Got his man. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Pittsburgh sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Blue 22,
He'll try the left side. Shakes off the defender. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Third and short now from their own 48. Wants to throw. It's Burt. Fires toward the target. Finds a man in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game.
Snags it, and there's running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense seeing the ball spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting him on the ground.
So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it out fast. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Might have a chance. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. The running back has it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Broncos lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Western Michigan. He got it, beat down in bounds.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they're back within a score here in the 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Looking to throw, it's Burt. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? Just working and poking and prodding and finding its way up to the 36.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man on the outside. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly. And
breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. Looking to throw, it's Hill. Here's a heat. Still looking for a man. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
They got the touchdown, guys, but I don't know if they're going to be able to even get a playoff after this onside kick attempt. If they recover it, they're going to have to do it super quick to give themselves a chance for the Hail Mary into the end zone to win.
And they'll try to win it right here with the 2-point conversion, and this crowd is electric trying to stop them. Looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. He will not make it to the end zone. The 2-point conversion. And fails, and they are still down by 1 here deep in the game. Lining up for the onside kick, just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.